っしゃ。しゃあ、行くぞ。よし、1時間で行くぞ。1時間登り続けることができるのか、まず。よし、行こう行こう行こう。よしよしよしよしよし。サクッと行きたい。ふっと。あ、バカ。よいしょ。あれ
？There's no feeling more intense than starting over. If you deleted your homework the day before it was due, as I have, or if you left your wallet at home and you have to go back after spending an hour in the computer. If you won some money at the casino and then put all your winnings on red but it came up black. If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding and then immediately dropped food on it. If you won an argument with a friend and then later discovered that they just returned to their original view. Starting over is harder than starting up. If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much. Feel free to go away and come back. I'll be here. Alright, thanks for coming with me on this trip. I'll understand if you have to take a break at any point. Just find a safe place to stop. Don't worry, I'll save your progress, always, even your mistakes. This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002 titled Sexy Hiking. The author of that game was Jazuo, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games. And B games are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following. They're built more for the joy of building them than as polished products. In a certain way, Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game. It's built almost entirely out of found and recycled parts, and it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time. In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer. And that act of climbing, in the digital world or in real life, has certain essential properties that give the game its flavor. No amount of forward progress is guaranteed. Some cliffs are too sheer or too slippery, and the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything. Anyway, when you start Sexy Hiking, you're standing next to this dead tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game. It might take you an hour to get over that tree, and a lot of people never got past it. Prod and poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength, trying to find a way up and over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise. Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the correct equipment or just by spending enough time. In that sense, every pixelated obstacle in Sexy Hiking is real. The obstacles in Sexy Hiking are unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely frustrating. But I'm not sure Jazuo intended to make a frustrating game. The frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game about climbing. A funny thing happened to me as I was building this mountain. I'd have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it, test it, and it would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard. But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier. It already felt like my inability to get past a new obstacle was my fault, as a player rather than as a builder. Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb them, and it's our repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real. When you're building a video game world, you're building with ideas, and that can be like working with quickset cement. You mold your ideas into a certain shape that can be played with, and in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden and set until they're immutable, like rock. And at that point, you can't change the world. Not without breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new ideas.
まあまあ落ち着いていこう。まだ3分ぐらいでしょ。ふっ、よいしょ。あれふっ、なんでよいしょ。おいしょ。おれ、あ、やったねこれ。一番良くない、一番良くないよ。一回引っ掛けよう。あー、やったね。はい、はーい。下手になってる、もしかして。ちょっと待てよ。よいしょ。飛ぶ。あれ乗ります。手伸ばします。引っ掛けながら上がって、ういふっと。なんでここで詰まるね。もうなんかうまくいかん。よいしょ。なんでこうでこうこうはいはいはいはいはいはいはい。スルって落ちるやん。よいしょよいしょよいしょ。なんでここで時間食うのもったいない。なんでやねん。やばい。ふっふっ、なんではいよいしょ。よし、来た来た来た来た来た。ほう、危ないよ。ちょっと待ってよ。よいしょ。乗ろう乗ろう乗ろう。アンパイでいこう、アンパイ。よしよし。ふっと。
For years now, people have been predicting that games would soon be made out of prefabricated objects, bought in a store and assembled into a world. And for the most part, that hasn't happened. Because the objects in the stores are trash. I don't mean they look bad or that they're badly made, although a lot of them are. I mean they're trash in the way that food becomes trash as soon as you put it in the sink. Things are made to be consumed and used in a certain context. And once the moment is gone, they transform into garbage. In the context of technology, those moments pass by in seconds. What? Oh no. What? Oh no.
落ち着 着いていこう。落ち着いて。
お
違う。
お
いや
お
はいはいはいはいはいはいはいはい違う。こう乗っちゃったよ。ふっと
あお
安牌安牌。ふっと。
Over time, we've poured more and more
Ah,
refuse into this vast digital landfill that we call the internet.
バカ
It now vastly outnumbers and outweighs the things that are fresh and untainted and unused. When everything around us is cultural trash, trash becomes the new medium, the lingua franca of the digital age. And you can build culture out of trash. But only trash culture. Be games, be movies, be music,
あら
be philosophy.
おいおいおい
Maybe this is what digital culture is.
よいしょ
A monstrous mountain of trash, the ash heap of creativity's fountain. A landfill with everything we ever thought of in it. Grand,
おりゃ
infinite, and unsorted.
おりゃおりゃ
There's 3D models of breakfast, Gen X's fanfic novels, scan magazines, green screen Shia LaBeouf, banned stuff scenes on Live League. Facebook's got lifelike bots with unbranded adverts and candid shots of Kanye and Taylor Swift mashups, car crash epic failed gifs, Russian dashcam vids, discussions of McRibs, discarded, forgotten, unrecycled, muddled, rotten, untitled. Everything's fresh for about 6 seconds, until some newer thing beckons, and we hit refresh. And there's years of persevering, disappearing into the pile, out of style, out of sight.
ふっほいほいほい
In this context, it's tempting to make friendly content that's gentle, that lets you churn through it but not earn it. Why make something demanding if it just gets piled up in the landfill, filed in with the bland things? When games were new, they wanted a lot from you. Daunting you, taunting you, resetting and delaying you. Players played stoically. Now everyone's turned off by that. They want to burn through it quickly, a quick fix for the fickle, some tricks for the clicks of the feckless. But that's not you, you're an acrobat. You could swallow a baseball bat.
よし
Now I know, most likely you're watching this on YouTube or Twitch, while some dude with 10 million views does it for you, like a baby bird being fed chewed up food. That's culture too.
よいしょ OKOK 丁寧にいこうそう丁寧に丁寧にふっとほいほい
But on the off chance that you're playing this, what I'm saying is, trash is disposable, but maybe it doesn't have to be approachable. What's the feeling like? Are you stressed? I guess you don't hate it if you got this far. Feeling frustrated? It's underrated.
はしゃ
An orange is sweet, juicy fruit locked inside a bitter peel. That's not how I feel about a challenge.
怖い怖い怖い怖い怖い
I only want the bitterness. It's coffee. It's grapefruit. It's licorice.
よいしょあやばいちょっとバランスがでこうこうこういけるいけるいけるいけるよしよしふってやるその跳ねたらダメなんですよねいやいけるここはいけるよしふっおおそう手を伸ばしますハンマー伸ばしますあーちょっと待ってまあふっそれは危ないよよしふっだからやったね
Oh, you just lost a lot of progress. That's a deep frustration, a real punch in the gut.
ほいほいほいほいほい。降りて。ふっと。ああ。惜しい。ふっ。ああ、やった。あ、弱い。あれあれあれあれあれあれあれあれ。ふっ。ふっと。ああ。あれ怖いけってこう。よいしょ。よいしょ。よいしょ。ふっ。よいしょ。危ない。怖い。よいしょ。あれ。よいしょ。ただいま。危ない。よいしょ。よいしょ。ふっ。あ、やった。降りよう。いや、ずれすぎずれすぎ。ギリギリ。いけるでしょ。伸ばして。危ない。安定しないな、みかんが。なんでだ。来た。ふっ。降りよう。よしよしよし。危ない危ない。よし、オッケー。ふっ。よいしょ。オッケー。来た。危ない。バカバカバカ。一回ヘリがついて。ふってやって引っ掛けまして、耳のところにハンマー置きまして、引っ掛けて、ちょっと、よいしょ。で、親指のところに置きまして、発射。で、コウモリが出てくる。うわー。ここは引っ掛ける。飛ぶ。はい。 よいしょ。来た。
It feels like we're
ここまで
closer
来たら
now.
もう
Composer
だい
and
ぶ
climber, designer and user. You could have refused, but you didn't. There was something in you that was hidden, that chose to continue.
よいしょ。ここがな、シビアなんだよな。ギリギリ置いて、まっすぐなったところらへん。ああ、ダメな。先っちょだけ置く。よしよし。こう、ああ、ダメ。斜めすぎ。よいしょ。ふっ。あばー。ここの微調整嫌いよ。来た。よいしょ。ポイーン。で、ここですと。傾けさせて。はっしゃ。いやー。よし。はっしゃ。弱い。戻る。やばいやばいやばい。落ち着け落ち着け。今何分？何分経ったんだ今。いいや。ふっ。弱い。あー、ちくしょう。待って。よし。弱い。嫌だ。音が消えた。ふっ。弱い。よいしょ。よいしょ。おりゃ。弱い。はい。思いっきり。うわー、弱い。あ、ちくしょう。はいはいはい。何回も行こう、何回も。ちょいちょいちょいちょいちょいちょいちょいちょいよいしょ。おりゃおりゃ。はい。あー、なんで？今よかったじゃん。はい。くっそー。まあまあまあまあまあ。よいしょ。よいしょ。来た来た来た来た来た来た来た来た来た。降りて、ハンマー。あら、乗り切れてない。おー、乗ってら。よし。ふっ、ほい。また傾けます。
It means a lot to me that you've come this far, endured this much. Every wisecrack, every insensitivity, every setback you've forgiven me is a kingly gift that you've given me.
ふっと。ふっ。
We have the same taste, you and I. It's not ambition. It's ambition's
一発
opposite.
でこれたのでかい。
An obdurate mission to taste defeat. You'll feel bad if you win, so I put the snake in for you.
ふっ。あら、あ、今乗ったのに。弱い。逆。危ない。あ。ふっ。なあ。いやー、逆なんだよなー。あー、くそ。ちくしょう。今よかった。ああ。ふっ。あー。揺れないで。頼む。オーケー。いや、これ落ちるな。うん、よしよし、まあいいや。いやー、よいしょ。ふっ。全然ジャンプせなかった。ふっ。あー。弱い。あー、バカバカバカ、来い来い来い来い来い来い。ふい。あば。これ、弱い。ふってやってる。よし。真ん中だな。だよねー。危ないねー。発射。おい。よいしょ。よいしょ。はい、来た。どこにハンマー入れればいいかわからんとこ。ふってやって。ふっ。ふっ。よしよし。引っかかったら。よいしょ。あーば。ふっ。ふっ。もう。まあ、こっちはいいや。普通に一回行こう。ああ、ここ。いや、違う。ここか。おお。一回。おりゃ。おりゃ。ああ。おりゃ。ああ。危ない危ない危ない。引っ掛けて飛ぶ。引っ掛けて飛ぶ。くそが。 掛け飛べ。なあ。よし、手を伸ばす。よしよし。なんでー。おりゃ。おりゃ。おりゃ。おりゃ。しくった。あー。よいしょ。はい、ここ。あれここあれここ。降ります。よし。ここらへん。しくった。ああ。なあ。えふっふっと。ふっと。よし。
Have you thought about who you are in this? Are you the man in the pot, Diogenes? Are you his hand? Are you the top of his hammer? I think not. Where your hand moves, the hammer may not follow, nor the man, nor the man's hand. In this you're his will, his intent, the embodied resolve in his uphill ascent.
Yeah, あれおりゃおりゃよしよしよしよしよしよしおりゃよいしょもうもろたなよいしょふっよいしょはいよいしょ
Now, you've conquered the ice cliff, the platforms, the church, and the rectory, the living room and the factory, the playground, the construction site, the granite rocks, and the lakeside. You've learnt to hike.
そのまんま行く感じ
There's no way left to go but up. In a moment, I'll shut up. But let me say, I'm glad you came.
No.
わーいわーいわーいわーい
Oh.
ふりゃ
I dedicate this game to you. You only came this far.
届かんか。
I give it to you
届け
with all
届け
my love.
この前、届け。あとちょっと。だろ。やだ。やだ。危ない。来い来い来い来い来い。から飛びは終わりでしょ、でも。ふりゃ
What? No.
はい、終わり。よーしゃー。やったー。オッケー。エンディング長い。よいしょ、お酒飲もう。何分だろう。
I'm going down the road feeling bad. Lord, I'm going down the road feeling bad. I'm going down this road feeling bad. And I ain't gonna be treated this way. I'm going where the chill wind never blows. Lord, I'm going where that chill wind never blows. I'm going where that chill wind never blows. And I ain't gonna be treated this way. I'm going where the climate suits my cauldron. I'm going where my cauldron's never cold. I'm going where the climate suits my cauldron. I ain't gonna be treated this way. I'm going down this road feeling bad. Lord, I'm going down this road feeling bad. I'm going down this road feeling bad. And I ain't gonna be treated this way. Way, 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 way.
終わったか。さあ、何分38分。よーし。よしよしよしよしよしよし。あ、ここはいいや。はい。オッケー。終わり。でってでってででででででででででで